I have some interesting clips for you of Fox News host Chris Wallace calling out Republican Senator Tom Cotton for the obvious, brazen, bold-faced, stunning hypocrisy by Republicans on the replacement of Ruth Bader Ginsburg to the Supreme Court. These clips I'm going to play for you are not notable because we're shocked that Republicans are being hypocrites. The clips are notable because of how casually and comfortably Republicans like Tom Cotton use obvious, bad arguments for why they couldn't fill Antonin Scalia's seat back in 2016, but now they should fill Ruth Bader Ginsburg's seat with only 45 days remaining before the election. Now, as a reminder, when Antonin Scalia passed away during Barack Obama's presidency, Republicans controlled the Senate as they do now, and they blocked the replacement of Antonin Scalia with Merrick Garland, who was Barack Obama's choice. That was with 9 months before the election. Now we have just 44 days before the election, and Republicans are saying, no, it makes perfect sense for Donald Trump to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So let's get into it. Here is Chris Wallace using Tom Cotton's own words against him, or at least trying to.
Back in 2016, after Justice Scalia died, President Obama named federal judge Merrick Garland as his new nominee to the court. And as you well know, you were part of the Senate then. Senate Republicans blocked the choice of Garland. Here's what you said at that time.
In a few short months, we will have a new president and new senators who can consider the next justice with the full faith of the American people. Why would we cut off the national debate about this next justice? Why would we squelch the voice of the people? Why would we deny the voters a chance to weigh in on the makeup of the Supreme Court?
Now, Garland was nominated 9 months before the election. And you were saying then, 9 months before the election, it was wrong to deny voters a chance to weigh in. So if it was wrong then, 9 months before the election, why is it okay now, 6 weeks before the election?
So, Chris, in 2014, the American people elected a Republican majority of the Senate to put the brakes on President Obama's judicial nominations. In 2018, we had a referendum on this question. Just a month before the 2018 midterms, we had the vote on Justice Kavanaugh. There could not have been a clearer mandate because the American people didn't just re-elect Republicans, they expanded our majority. They defeated 4 Democratic senators who voted against Justice Kavanaugh. They re-elected the 1 Democratic senator who did vote for Justice Kavanaugh. So we have a clear mandate to perform our constitutional duty. That's what the Senate majority will do now. That's what we did back in 2016 as well.
This is one of the biggest logic pretzels that I've ever seen from Republicans. It actually boggles the mind. If you're not sure what Tom Cotton is talking about, that's exactly the point. It's meant to be confusing. Let's think it through. Tom Cotton says there's no hypocrisy here because right after Kavanaugh's confirmation, there was a midterm election in 2018 and Republicans gained seats showing that the public had no problem with the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh. This is a complete non sequitur. It has nothing to do with the issue at hand. First of all, the Senate only has 1/3 of the seats up for re-election every election cycle. 1/3 of the Senate is up for re-election in any given election year. In 2018, the Senate seats up for re-election favored Republicans. It had nothing to do with some kind of American referendum on whether or not it was okay to fill Brett Kavanaugh's seat. I mean, it has nothing to do with it. It is a complete and total red herring. Secondly, this is about presidents, not senates. They said Obama can't pick someone during his last year. And now they're saying Trump can pick someone during what are the last 44 days before the election. It is incoherent, and Chris Wallace calls him out.
You really don't think there is any hypocrisy at all in saying we need to give voters, because, I mean, you can parse the 2014 election, the 2018 election any way you want, but you stated a pretty firm principle in 2016 about Merrick Garland. It's wrong to deny voters a chance to weigh in. You don't see any hypocrisy between that position then and this position now?
Chris, the Senate majority is performing our constitutional duty and fulfilling the mandate that the voters gave us in 2016 and especially in 2018.
I just want to, I promise this is the last question on this particular subject. Let's do a thought experiment. You're a lawyer. You do hypotheticals, or you did when you were in law school. Let's assume if President Trump were to lose in the election 6 weeks from now, if the Senate were to change hands so that it went from Republicans to Democrats in a lame duck session with a president who'd been defeated and a Republican majority that was about to be out of office, some would say the lamest of lame duck sessions, are you saying you still think it would be proper to vote to confirm President Trump's nominee to the court?
Chris, as I said, we're going to move forward without delay, and there will be a vote on this nominee.
These are just bad people. That's it. Chris Wallace exposes the hypocrisy. He does. I don't know that it matters to the Fox News audience. Donald Trump has coined this new a refrain at his rallies, fill that seat, and they are moving forward. And unfortunately, it looks like they're going to have the numbers to do it. So we can't control everything, but we can control voting in November. And we all need to get out and vote to end this insanity. They may get this seat filled. They may not. Ultimately, we can only do so much, and we should do whatever we can do. But they need to be punished. Tom Cotton needs to be punished. Lindsey Graham needs to be punished. He's got an opponent, Jamie Harrison. These people need to be held accountable for their hypocrisy, for their brazen double standards. And Chris Wallace is trying, but they just don't care. At the end of the day, they do not care that they are obvious hypocrites. Let me know your thoughts. I'm on Twitter at @Pakman. Remember, you can get the daily audio podcast anywhere you want. iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Pandora. Don't miss it. I want to take a second to tell you about one of our sponsors, S&H Masks. S&H Masks has everything you need when it comes to face masks and other protective gear for COVID-19, and they're giving my audience 20% off. S&H Masks is the company that I've personally been going to for face masks. I love and trust the products they sell, and that's actually why I reached out to them about being a sponsor. I've tried tons of different face masks this year, like many of you, and I still have not found a mask that is more comfortable or easier to breathe in than the washable cotton masks that they sell. It's made of a silky, lightweight cloth that feels great on the skin, has a convenient adjustable strap, and it features a disposable 5-layer particle filter made of activated carbon. They also have disposable cloth masks, which are really comfortable, as well as all of the other gear like face shields, alcohol wipes, no-touch infrared thermometers. And all of their prices are very reasonable. I also love S&H Masks because they've donated over 60,000 masks to healthcare institutions. They're an excellent company. Shipping is just $5 and shipping is free on orders over $150. You can get there by going to davidpakman.com/mask. The link is under this video, and you can save 20% on everything in their store when you use the coupon code DAVID.